What's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know so, and today we're talking about the Steelers. We're going to take a look. Can this team return to the playoffs after a disappointed end to the 2018 season? Well, let's go ahead, let's take a look. But first, I need you to hit that thumbs up, click, and subscribe. Much appreciated. Please do that. Please. All right, Ben Roethlisberger, man. Ben Roethlisberger, he is what he is, you know. He's a leader. He will lead this team to victories, and he plays on a very talented offense. James Conner back there played very well, got beat up, but they went ahead, they grabbed Beanie Snell Jr. out of Kentucky. He's a good downfield runner, very similar to James Conner, just he won't be that. He won't provide as much in the pass game as James Conner. Jalen Samuels is still there. He played well last year, backing up James Conner. And receiver, let me tell you, you are plentiful at receiver. You got Juju Smith-Schuster, who's a stud. James Washington, he didn't look good last year. He didn't. So can he improve? I think in an ideal situation, your slot will end up being Deontay Johnson out of Toledo. I'm very high on him. I thought the Steelers would grab him in the third round because he has very Antonio Brown-esque characteristics, and sure enough, they did grab him in the third round. But there's a lot of competition there, especially in the slot, because you have Eli Rogers and Ryan Switzer. Yeah, Ryan Switzer, who are all capable in the slot. And on the outside, James Washington could find some competition from Dante Moncrief. So, again, there's a lot of pass catchers there in Pittsburgh. Vance McDonald returns to play tight end. He played very well last year. And then you got Xavier Grimble, who's more of your blocking tight end. The offensive line, I mean, outside of right tackle, you got some surefire. Villanueva, Foster, Pouncey, and DeCastro, all proven commodities, all play very well. But there's not much depth behind them. That's my only concern. But this offense, in theory, should play well. That's not always the case, but they should. Now, take a look at this defense, because this defense, last year the defense did prove pretty unreliable for Pittsburgh. It's very obvious they miss Ryan Shazier. I mean, that was a tough loss for them. He's improving, but it's likely he won't play again. So they went out and they improved that middle linebacker group. Devin Bush Jr. He provides a big upgrade there. He provides a lot of pass rush from the middle. He was very good at that at Michigan. And then you got Mark Barron, he's a journeyman, but he played very well with the Rams over there with Wade Phillips. So look for these two to provide an instant just help with that defense. Instantly improve. Cameron Hayward, Hargrave, and Stephon Tuitt, all solid. I mean, all guys can be Pro Bowlers. They're really good. They have some depth there too, with Daniel McCullers and Isaiah Buggs. It's just about the pass rush. You got TJ Watt, who looked like a stud last year. But Bud Dupree's been a big disappointment. And outside of that, there's not much back there as far as pass rushers. A guy to keep your eye on, who I really liked in the draft, Sutton Smith out of Northern Illinois. So just keep an eye on him. He could fall into the rotation here. Now, let's be honest. Secondary was the Achilles heel of this team. The secondary didn't look good. Artie Burns, I don't know if he'll make the roster this year. They added Steven Nelson paid him a lot of money, hopefully to come in there and be the number 2 to Joe Hayden. But Joe Hayden's getting older. His play's declining a little bit. He's not the pro baller of old he once was. But they did add Justin Lane, who's a really good press corner. Big boy. I think he's like 6'2". That was a good addition there. Mike Hilton played very well in the nickel last year and the year before. He's a very underrated slot corner. So the corners, you don't look terrible. You look better than you did last year. Safety though, Sean Davis, man. I hope they settle him in at free safety. They've tried playing him all over the place. He's not been able to get adjusted to any one specific role. So hopefully they just keep him at free safety, and and hopefully it improves. He didn't play well last year. Terrell Emmons, we'll see. I don't know why. Like, I was surprised when they called his name in the first round, but we'll see. Morgan Burnett flopped at that last year, so maybe Terrell Emmons is more their guy. So this defense, honestly, it looks a lot better from last year. Last year's team was rough. They got better in the middle. It won't kill them to add a few more pass rushers, but I think they also got better, at least at corner. Not maybe so much at safety, but they got better at corner. So this team, I think, they should play well. They're going to be very competitive this year. I mean, the Steelers are always competitive every year. So let's go ahead and take a look at their schedule, because boy, it's daunting when you open. Look at just they open against the Patriots, the Seahawks, and the 49ers. Don't sleep on the 49ers. Healthy Garoppolo. Holla holla. Those are all tough games. I mean, yeah, then it's a tough schedule with the Colts. You got to play the Chargers. You're going to be seeing the Ravens and the Browns twice a year. It's a tough schedule. Honestly, I think at worst this team goes 7-9, 8-8. I have them going 8-8. I can definitely see them doing that this year. So you got to start thinking, who's that heir apparent in Pittsburgh to Roethlisberger? Is it Mason Rudolph? Is it Joshua Dobbs? I don't know. But I think the Steelers will be competitive. I think there's reason for excitement at Pittsburgh because this is a young team. When you look at it, this is a young team. This team doesn't necessarily need to win now. I mean, their biggest question right now is who will be their quarterback after Big Ben hangs up the cleats? Your guess is as good as mine. But that's it for the video. Do the YouTube stuff with the thumbs, and yeah. Until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.